Hi, my friends. Welcome to the Professional Creative Podcast. Happy Tuesday. I have just a thought to share with you today. I did a coaching session in the Professional Creative Business Coaching Program today, all about goal prioritization, meaning how do we figure out when we have so many ideas, what to take action on first.
I'm Bonnie Christine, and this is where all things creativity, design, business, and marketing unite. I'm a mama living in a tiny town tucked right inside the Smoky Mountains, running a multi-seven-figure business, doing the most creative and impactful work of my life. But when I first set out to become an entrepreneur, I was struggling to make ends meet and wrestling with how to accomplish my biggest dream of becoming a fabric designer. Fast forward to today, I'm not only licensing my artwork all over the world, but also teaching others how to design their creative life and experience the same success. I'm here to help you spend your life doing something that lights you up. I'll help you build a creative business that also creates an impact, changes people's lives, gives you all of the freedom you want, and is wildly profitable. Welcome to the Professional Creative Podcast.
So there's a lot here. There's tons that we could unpack, but I think one thing that I really took away from the conversation is that sometimes there may not be one goal that's better than the rest. There could just be a time where you need to pick one to focus on. And so when I think about, okay, I could grow my YouTube channel, or I could grow my email list, or if I grow my email list, it would probably grow my YouTube channel, or if I grow my YouTube channel, probably grow my email list. It's like, well, which one do you choose, right? Sometimes you just need to choose one, put the other one aside for when you are done with this one. And one way that I think about it is, if I accomplish this goal, good things will follow. You can think about it as the first domino, right? If I accomplish this goal, good things are sure to follow. And that means that goal is worth you choosing it to focus on right now. Now, I am a big fan of you choosing only one to focus on. You know, I believe that ideas are our superpower. Focus is our kryptonite. So we have to learn the discipline of being able to focus. Now, you may not think that you're disciplined, but you are. You really are. If you look at the places where you're winning in your life, in your business, you'll see where you're disciplined. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's your grocery shopping and cooking. Maybe it's how you're showing up as a mom or a wife. Maybe it's your email list growth or your lead generation, right? There are areas where you're winning. And if you look at them, it's because you're disciplined. It's because you have established routine, strategic habits in order to get to where you are. And so that will show you that you're absolutely capable of establishing habits in other areas of your life, becoming more disciplined in other areas of your life to get you really, really great results there as well.
Okay, picture this. Have you ever spent hours scouring through your video or maybe your podcast content, trying to find that one place that you said that one thing? Or if you've forgotten or never found it and you had to re-record everything, I've been there, and it's so frustrating and honestly a huge waste of time. But it hasn't happened to me ever since I started using Searchy. Searchy is the software that I use for all of my videos and all of my podcast content, because it not only transcribes it, but it makes it searchable by keyword. And so for you to see this in action, I have an example set up for you over on bonniechristine.com/resources. Again, that's bonniechristine.com/resources. And you can actually play with Searchy and see how it looks on one of our videos.
because once you understand what it does, it's a game changer. I also host all of my workshop and my class, my membership and course material through Searchy as well. So students can search for any question that they have and go to the exact time and place where I talked about that one thing. And just imagine this, if I ever do a Q&A and they want to know if I answered their question, all they have to do is search for their name and see if I did or not. It's literally like having your very own personal search engine for your content. So no more wasting time scrubbing through your video or audio to find that one golden nugget. With Searchy, you can easily find what you're looking for in seconds. Just type in a keyword or phrase and Searchy will pull up all the relevant content. It's a game changer for anyone who creates audio or video content. But honestly, that's not all. Searchy's new AI-powered transcription and captioning tool makes it easy to create accessible content that everyone can get access to. And with their customizable player, you can embed your videos and your podcasts on your website or social media channels in a way that looks and feels so professional. So if you are ready to take your video or your podcast content to the next level, head on over to bonniechristine.com/resources and just give Searchy a try. It's incredible. I think you're going to love it. And I can't wait to see how it revolutionizes the way you create content. Now, what I want you to take away is even though you're going to choose one goal to focus on, something happens to us as creatives and we feel guilty over not choosing the other goals or dreams or ideas. I know you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like when you're a kid and you choose one stuffed animal to sleep and cuddle with, and then you feel bad for all the other stuffed animals that you didn't choose. It's the same thing. You love those stuffed animals and you honor them and you'll rotate through them. You'll get to snuggling with them. But right now it's time to snuggle this one. So I want you to think about the one goal that you're going to snuggle today. All right. You're going to focus on it until it's complete. And it may not just be today. It could be a month commitment, a 6-month commitment, or even more than that. But something that I like to do that helps me really feel better about it is to still honor all of those other goals and dreams. And I do that by getting them out of my mind, out of my head, and onto paper. Sometimes I will actually put them on the calendar to give them a date that I'm going to honor them to. If I'm not ready to do that, I'll at least get them all mapped out and brain dumped in a Google Doc or a app like Trello or something like that, so that I know that I fully fleshed out the idea. I've gotten all my kind of looping thoughts and goals and dreams and the things that I know I would have to pay attention to if I were to, start moving forward with that goal. I have it all. I've captured it all, and now I can put it aside and focus on the one at hand. That, my friends, is how we truly find progress and success. Okay, so which idea are you going to snuggle first? Come tell me over on Instagram. I'm Bonnie Christine. I'd love to hear all about it. My friends, create the beauty that you want to see come alive in the world. And remember, there's room for you.